going on, everyone? TM24 Plays here, and I've got another deck for you that I'm calling the Tag Team deck. On one team, we've got the Goblin brothers with Green Goblin and Hobgoblin. On the other, we've got Daredevil and Professor X. Now, this deck is super easy to play. All you want to do is follow your curve. Iceman on one, Angela or Daredevil on two are both equally good plays. Green Goblin is typically the play you want to go with on three. On four, you want Spider-Man or Rescue. 5 is Hobgoblin or Professor X. And 6 is Destroyer if you can get him down. If he's going to delete your board, then you've always got Chavez. And then we've got Ebony Maw in there as another card that can put some early game pressure on a lane, forcing your opponent to commit, so you can focus on the other two lanes, clearing the path for Green Goblin and Hobgoblin. So we're going to get into some gameplay, but I'd love if you would like the video and subscribe. Until then, let's see you in the gameplay. All right, we're getting into a game with our tag team deck here with the Goblin brothers on one side, and we've got Daredevil and Professor X on the other. So let's get rolling. All right, we picked up Ebony Maw. We probably don't want to play him right off the jump just because then we're locking down a lane and we don't know what we have going on these two. So for now, we're just going to pass. The vault comes down. That can be a little bit scary knowing we can't play there. Next turn, we're probably going to want to play Green Goblin, so we might as well try and toss Ebony Maw down. We know we're not playing here on 6, so we need to get that locked down early. So we're going to try Ebony Maw here in the Danger Room. He's going Black Widow, okay. Ebony Maw gets blown up. Not a great start, but not the end of the world either. Can't play your first card here each turn. Okay, that's actually not bad for us because we can now go ahead, throw Widow's Bite down in the Danger Room, and throw Green Goblin down here on the right. Next turn, what we're going to do is we're going to play Spider-Man here, and since no cards can be played on 6, that effectively locks him out. So we're going to hope he plays this turn and next turn into one of these two lanes. And he does. He starts by throwing Colossus into the Danger Room. We pop down Widow's Bite. Green Goblin heads on over to his team. And now we're going to want to get Spider-Man down here. Right now, we are still in a little bit of trouble. Just because we've got to compete with the Danger Room here. We're hoping he doesn't play on the vault this turn. And he does. It's a Star-Lord. A little bit unfortunate because now he is going to have enough. But now he is locked out of the vault. So he's going to have to play multiple cards in order to get here. And he's only got one spot left that he can play on. So what we're going to do here is we are going to play... We can't play there. We're going to have to play on this lane because we need to lock this one down before he gets a chance to. So what we'll go with here is we're going to go Iceman early. Yeah, we have to go Iceman Cosmo if we want to take that lane. So that's what we're going to do. Iceman comes down. Same with Cosmo. Now we're up on 2 lanes. He has to play here if he wants to get over into this lane. So we're going to throw Chavez down and see if we can take this game. Let's see if the tag teams come through. We only got one of the pairing down, but... Chavez comes down, and we get our first win. I think we kind of locked him out of what he wanted to do. Spider-Man really coming through, blocking his plays here, but that's a perfect first game. All right, we've got our Daredevil Professor X combo, and we picked up Green Goblin. So we've got a nice 2-3, and that's fine. If that was going to hit anything, that's what we wanted it to hit. Eternity range. I really don't like losing eternity range, so I'm going to play Daredevil and I'm going to commit Green Goblin there as well. After turn 4. And actually, I think that's fine. We're going to get a card here on the X Mansion, so hopefully that evens out. Unfortunately, we did lose Eternity Range, but he's already got one lane that's completely full now. And we can take advantage of that. We can take advantage of that by playing Spider-Man right here. So we're going to drop Spider-Man right... Oh. If he plays something in Bifrost, only those two will move over. We don't want a Spider-Man Bifrost. The smart play is actually Spider-Man over on the X Mansion. So we're just going to do that.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
So now we know he's not going into X Mansion, which means that should be a clear lane for Professor X to come down. Yeah, he's got 2 power there, but I'm not too worried about that. And we're gonna see his play. Let's see if he commits right now. He's probably hoping that he's gonna be able to play into X Mansion next turn. He's played a lot of 3 drops. Cosmo coming down. That's actually great for us. So we're going to snap. We should have this game won. Professor X clears X Mansion for us. Destroyer's going to come down, and he'll take either lane. And yeah, that's it. That worked perfectly. That's the combo you want. You want Daredevil to come down to tell you what he's doing on 5. Professor X wins you a lane. And then we know Destroyer could have came down on either of these. Professor X would have held, and we would have got the win with Destroyer. The Eternity Range, man, I dislike seeing that because I hate getting those rocks. I hate getting worthless cards on my side. We do pick up Daredevil, which is nice, so now we know what's going on turn 5, but now we don't know what's going on turn 5. Cosmo's probably not enough to win it. But Ebony Maw might be. Ebony Maw might be. Let's see if we can give him the rock. Armor. It's going to be a 1-drop. Sunspot. Nice. He gets that lane filled. Unfortunately, I'm probably losing that lane as well. Because all he's got to do is pass a couple turns.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
He's popping Jubilee. Now, we've locked him out of New York, so we are definitely going to drop Professor X there. And we're going to take New York. And then our last play is going to be Destroyer here on turn 6. We will be in trouble if he just passes and has, like, the Infinite. But this is much more of a control deck, so... Let's see where he goes. He played Gamora. We have to play Destroyer. That should go up to 18. If he plays nothing here, then that will drop 3. Maybe we get this win. He could just pass. That's what I'm talking about. He was passing to get the buff on the spun shot to win this lane. We saw that. Destroyer comes through, bigger than Chavez, and we take that dub. That's a huge victory, but one we like to see, one that we read cleanly. So far, our tag team deck has done pretty well. We're definitely going to try and get Ebony Maw down this game since he's going to cost nothing. But we'll do that on turn 3. We're going to pass for now. And see what this other lane is going to be. Maybe we can even get Hobgoblin and Green Goblin on the same lane here. Armor and Ant-Man. I like the idea of just trying to push this lane. Let's give him Green Goblin, see if that does anything. I'm going to hope that he's not going to play another 2 cards here. So he's probably going into these lanes. My guess is he's going to be either put 1 here, either play here, or he's going to put 1 there. Instead, he's putting Cosmo there. That's interesting. This is our last turn to play Ebony Maw. I want to stick Hobgoblin over here. We'll play Ebony Maw in the middle. He is committing. So even if we lose this lane, that's fine because we know
Spider-Man here.
we know that we can still play there. And actually, this is going to work out perfect. We're going to send the other Goblin over here. We're going to eat this lane up. And then next turn, we'll go Rescue and Cosmo, and then Destroyer on top of this lane. And that should give us the victory. Of course, depending on what he plays, but I think the Goblin brothers are going to take down this lane. He is playing Claw there. That's fine. I think the only way we lose this is if they somehow pull us over here. So, do we think she's got arrow? Also, are these ongoing? They are. 2 of them are ongoing. Ongoing. They're all ongoing. Could they be going for some weird ongoing play here? And is there a way for us to stop it? What if we lock that lane down now? I think if we lock it down now, we lose. I think we have to full commit to this lane and hope that they don't move us. Actually, I think we have to full commit to this lane because we want Rescue to go off. Now I think that should give us the dub here. I think we're in a good spot. We play Destroyer. Spectrum doesn't do anything now. I think we snap. We snap here, and I think yeah. Easy victory there. That was huge. The Goblin brothers taking down one lane, and we're coming through on the other. So that was another really nice victory. I think these games kind of showcased how this control deck works. You've got these two to kind of, stuff up their lanes. You've got Professor X to lock some down, and then you've got your power through Destroyer, Rescue, and Chavez. So let me know what you guys think. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. But I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.